Okay, guys, I want to show you a recipe. It's a vegan recipe. It's a avocado bread. And so I took, of course, some flaxseed. I took some coconut milk. I took an avocado, of course. So of course I put the avocado in, hulled it out, made me a egg made out of flaxseed, because of course as vegans we don't eat eggs, so I made a flaxseed egg, a tablespoon of coconut milk, a cup of vegan cheese, nutritional yeast, as you saw in the very beginning. And of course, after I put it in my blender and processed it, then I was able to actually put it on some parchment paper and make some patties, as you will see towards the end. And then I put it in the oven and I baked it on 350 to 400 until it was solid, solidified, and it's going to be, in between crunchy and in between soft, and you just make a nice sandwich with it. And how I made my flaxseed egg is I took 1 tablespoon of flaxseed and I took 3 tablespoons of water, and that's ground flaxseed, and I stirred it well and let it sit for maybe about 5 minutes or more, and it becomes like an egg. I mean, it's like, sticky, gooey, and that's what holds the avocado bread together. So you're gonna mix it and let it just sit, and then once it gels, you'll see right there, see it gels, and you can use that as an egg. You can use that in cakes, you can use that in a lot of different things to replace the egg. And then once I get it in there, I'm going to add that. I'm going to add a tablespoon, like I said, of coconut milk. And then I'm going to mix it in the processor really well until it's creamy and smooth, as you'll see in just a second. And it doesn't take long. And you can make these really quick, and you can store them in the refrigerator overnight. I actually just wrap them up in parchment paper and store them in the refrigerator, and then when I'm ready to eat it, I just put it in the oven and just warm them back up. And that's pretty much how that works. And that's my nutritional yeast that I use. You only need to use, I use about maybe 4 or 5 tablespoons. It just depends on your preference. So you just put it in there until, like I said, about 4 tablespoons is good. You can start with 4 tablespoons. And the next time you make it, if that was not enough nutritional yeast, if it didn't taste cheesy enough for you, then, you just add more. Okay, but that's what I do. And then I just process it, blend it, put some garlic powder. You may not want garlic powder, but whatever type of seasonings that you cook with that you like the way they taste, I just put that in there. Onion powder. And I love this by Tabitha Brown, the sweet and tangy. I really like that. I put that on a lot of different things. So I put just a little bit of that in there, not a lot, because I don't want to take away from the cheesy taste. And Mrs. Dash, that's my go-to. I love to use Mrs. Dash because there's no salt. There's no salt in Tabitha Brown's either, and that's why I like them both. You can monitor your salt, and you don't have to have a lot of salt in order to have taste. And I'm going to blend that. And then once I blend that well, I'm going to take it out of the little processor. And this little processor I got from Amazon. My husband bought it for me. He's always buying me little gadgets to help me in the kitchen. But I'm going to transfer it from the blender to a bowl. And then once I get it in the bowl, then I'm going to add the cup of cheese. Do not put the cheese in it in the blender. You don't want the cheese processed. You don't want that chopped up fine. You want to keep that whole. So I put the mixture in a bowl, and then I add the cup of cheese, and then I mix it well. And that's vegan cheese. If you're not vegan and you prefer to use regular cheese, that's entirely up to you. Or you can use mozzarella cheese, or you can use Parmesan cheese. You can use any kind of cheese that you want. And then I mix it well. And then once I mix it well, you'll see I'm going to put it on parchment paper. And this 1 avocado and 1 cup of cheese and the ingredients that I just put in here, that makes about 4 avocado I'm going to call them avocado rounds. So it makes about 4. So what I do is I divide it up in 4 equal parts, and then I actually drop it on the parchment paper, and then I spread it out with the spoon. And just a little tricky because it's going to stick to the spoon just a little bit, so you just kind of have to gently touch it, lightly touch it until it spreads out, and you'll get the hang of it, once you do it a couple of times. And if you want, you can even put maybe a little water on the back of your spoon to make it come off of the avocado mixture a little easier. So now I'm going to dump it onto the parchment paper, and like I said, in 4 equal sections, 4 equal rounds. And then once I do that, then I'm going to take the back of my spoon and I'm going to spread it out and flatten it out. And this is so good. I made a tomato and lettuce with mayo sandwich with it. I actually made some vegan chicken salad, which is the picture you'll see towards the end. I made some vegan chicken salad with it. So now I'm spreading it out with the back of my spoon. You see how it's sticking to the spoon just a little bit? Yes, you just kind of have to gently touch it, lightly touch it, like I'm doing there. And of course I won't show you the whole me spreading them all out, because you can figure that out from just the first one. But after I spread that out, then I put them in the oven. I preheated the oven to 400, and if you have an oven that cooks really fast, then you might want to do 350, but 400. And I put them in and let them crisp, turn brown. And once they turn brown, then I remove them. These got a little bit too brown, but they're still very good. And I mean, telling you, amazing. When you try them, you will fall in love with them. All right, God has created an amazing day, great day just for us, and He's allowing us to manage it. So manage it well. Make you a sandwich and enjoy.